Hi everybody, we're going to do a bit of maths now. Well done with your short division work or your grouping work yesterday. We're just going to sort of expand on our knowledge today, and we're going to build up towards dividing four numbers by one numbers, and also looking at remainders as well at the end of the week. So let's start to build upon our knowledge, and for our warm-up, let's have a look. Ooh. So, we had a go at this yesterday. If I know that 24 multiplied by 36 is 864, what else do I know? Pause the video, have a go. Pause the video. Okay, now have a go. What else do you know? So, I know that 36 multiplied by 24 is 864. That might look something like this: 864, 24, 36. We might draw out our fact family like this. We might also know that, let me just move my keyboard, we might also know that 864 divided by 36 equals 24, and 864 divided by 24 equals 36. Well done if you've got that. And that's going to be really important as we start to use our short division and we start to think about how do we divide numbers. We can also use, because a lot of people find multiplication more comfortable, and that's absolutely fine, and it's learning how to use our multiplication skills to help us with our division. So have another go. If you know this, what else do you know? Pause the video. So you know that 37 times by 22 equals 925. We know that 925 divided by 37 equals 22. And we know that 925 divided by 22 equals 37. Is there anything else that we know? We know that if I've got 925 sweets, let's say, we've used that example before, and I've got 37 people, I know that they'll each get 22 each if I divide them equally between each other. Okay, how quickly can you divide these numbers? What I want you to do is I want you to pause the video. How quickly can you do it? Well done if you saw that. 256 divided by 8 is of course 32. 72 divided by 6 is of course 12. This number, we can partition it up. We could do 14. Let's have a look, 21. Well done if you got those really quickly. If it took you some time to work it out, don't worry, that's still absolutely fine. So, we've got a question here. Apples are packed into bags of 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little bag here. And inside that bag, I'm going to have 8 apples. Okay, so I've got me 8 apples. They're going to go inside the bag. Dexter has 91 apples. How many bags does Dexter need so that every apple has a bag? Now, I want you to have a think about this. Have a think about what numbers go into our number sentence. What are we going to do? So, well done if you spotted that it will be 91 divided by 8. What you might want to do is take this 91. If you know that a near number here, we can split this into 80 and 11. How many 8s go into 80? 10. How many 8s are in 11? So we've got 8, 16. Well, we've got 1, but we've got some left over. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 3 left over. So we know we've got 11, because 11 times 8 is 88. But we've so we've got 11 bags, 11 full bags, and 3 left over. But actually, we need a whole bag for this. So actually, we need 12 bags. Well done if you've got 12 bags. So let's have a look at some of our division. When we get a question like this, how do we answer it? So we've got our place value counters. We've got 500s. We've got 7 10s, and we've got 6 1s. Okay, and we're going to divide them into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal groups. Have a think. Pause the video. Have a think. How are you going to answer this question? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 500s and I'm going to share them equally into these 4 groups. And can I do that? So what I can do is I can put 100 in each, but actually I can't put this 100 in there because I'm going to have 200 in one of them, and it needs to be the same. So what do? Well done if you remembered, I exchanged this 100 for 10 10s because they share the same value. So now I've got lots of 10s. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split them equally between my 10s. And I've got another 10 left over. What am I going to do with this? Well done, if you remembered, we're going to exchange that for 10 1s. And then I'm going to put them nicely in our hundreds frame, or our place value frame. So, what is our answer? Now that we've sorted all of our numbers out, what is our answer? Well, what we do is we take these individual groups. So that's one group. You'll notice that they all have the same amount in. How much do they each have in? They have 4 1s, 4 10s, and 100. 4 1s, 4 10s, 100. They all have the same in, so our answer is 144. Now, how might I check this answer? Well done. I could do a multiplication to check it if I wanted to. Let's have a look at another question. Oh, that was 144. So, we've got 115. Pause the video, have a go. 100, 110, 5 1s. And then we've got our 5 equal groups. So we've got 100. Can I split that across 5 equal groups and keep it in the hundreds? No, we can't. So we swap our 100 for some 10s. Now, where do these 10s go? Because we no longer have any hundreds. Let's have a look. We're going to share these across in our 10s. So we're not going to have anything in our hundreds. So, next, we take our 10, we'll swap it for 10 1s. Now, you could use some counters, you can use some pasta. If this helps you, that's absolutely fine. You could just draw it out like we've done. I always found drawing problems out, for me, really helps. So, we split all those equally between our 1s. How much is in each one? We've got 3 1s, 2 10s. 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 So our answer is 23. Well done if you got that. So what I want you to do is pause the video, have a go at working this question out. That should say 1 digit. 1 digit numbers. So one way that we can do it, we could draw out this table, and if that helps you, brilliant. A brilliant thing to do. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and that's this number here, and I've got my hundreds, tens, ones. If you need to draw that out, please feel free. But another way that we can do, we can use what's called, some people call it the bus stop method. That's not its technical name. Its technical name is short division. Now, we can put the number that we're dividing here, and then we can put the number that we are dividing by at the front. This is why some people call it a bus stop method, because it looks like a bus stop, a little bus shelter. Not its technical mathematical name. Its mathematical name is short division. So when I'm talking about short division, this is what I'm talking about. Setting out my question like this. So how does that work? Now, I'm going to look here. I've got 3. I can use my multiplications here to help me to divide. I'm looking at how many of these 3's go into 3. How many 3's go into 3? Let's count up. 3. How many fingers is that? That is 1. Brilliant. Now, I'm looking at how many 3's go into 2. 3. I've gone past it already. I can't go past it. So actually, there's none of them. So what we're going to do, we're going to exchange this 10 and put it over here. We'll have 21's. Yeah, and now we've got how many 3's go into 21? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. How many fingers is that? That's 7. And it's as simple as that. 107. So, here we go. We take this, we go 321 divided by 3. We put that in there, divided by 3. How many 3's go in 3? 1. How many 3's go in 2? None. So I carry that over. How many 3's go into 21? 7. Let's have another go. Pause the video, give this one a go. Okay. 812 divided by 4. Now, you could set it out whichever way. I would encourage you to use our short division method purely because it is quicker than drawing out all the counters. But if you need to draw out the counters, please feel free. So that would be our hundreds, our tens, our ones, and you would have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm looking at how many 4's. I'm looking over here in my short division. How many 4's go into 8? There are 2 of them. Really, we know it's not 8. We know it's 800, but we've made 800 10 times smaller. So how many 4's go into 800? We know that there are 200 of them. But we've still got this bit to do. Short division is really unusual because we start with our hundreds. We start with our biggest number. So how many 4's go into 8? There are 2 of them. How many 4's go into 1? None of them. There are no 4's. If I count up in my 4's, will I ever reach 1? No, because I've already gone past it. So then I carry that over. How many 4's are in 12? Let's go for our 4 times table. 4, 8, 12. There are 3. Well done if you got 203. So what I want you to do is I want you to give some of these a go. This is our 2 chili. This is our 3 chili. Pause the video if you're going to go for 2 chili or 3 chili. If you're really confident with that, and I know that there are some children that are, I'm going to walk you through a 3 chili challenge and then set you off on that. So pause the video if you're going for 2, answer those. If you want to give 3 chili a challenge, feel free. Try as much as you can. So for those of you on the 3 chili challenge, your job is going to be answering these questions. So a teacher has 7 packets of 12 pencils and 2 packets of 54 pencils. A teacher shares these pencils out into 8 pencil pots. So what I would like you to do, these questions can be very complicated, but work out, I want to see all of the steps of your calculations. So 7 packs of 12 pencils. How many pencils is that? So we can do a quick multiplication in our head. 7 times 12. I know 7 times 10 is 70. Add 7 times 2 is 14. So that must be 84 pencils here. I'm just going to put that above, actually. 84 pencils. 2 packs of 54 pencils. So I know that's going to be 108. 108 pencils. I'm going to do a quick addition. 108. You can do this in your head. So it's going to be 192, I believe. I'm going to double check that. 8 add 4 is, of course, 12. 8 and 1 is 9. And 1. 192 pencils. That's how many I've got. And I'm going to be sharing that into 8 pencil pots. So I'm going to be doing, well, I'm going to be doing 192 divided by 8. I'm going to see 8. How many 8s are within 19? So I go 8, 16. So I know there's 2. Oh, sorry. Step back. How many 8s are in 1? 0. How many 8s are in 19? 8, 16. There are 2. How many is left over? I'm on 16, I need to get to 19. There are 3 left over. How many 8s are in 32? 8, 16, 24, 32. There are 4 of them. So it'll be 24 pencils in each pot. I hope that's nice and clear for you. So I've got lots of challenges. I'll put them up as a PDF. What I want you to do is just choose a selection of them. Some of you will want to do all of them, and that will be brilliant. Some of you will only need to do a few, and that's absolutely fine as well. Please show your method, because that's what's important. Now, your method could be like mine. It could be notes. This is how I would choose to work. But really, this is needed, because this is 1 step. And this, so that's number 1. I should really see 2 steps. And this is number 2. Answer as many as you need to secure your understanding. So you can answer them all if you really enjoy it. Or you can answer, I would say, a minimum of 3 of them. If you find them really difficult, please feel free to jump back to 2 chili. So here are some of your, I'll provide them as a PDF though. Here they are. So really look forward to looking at everybody is getting up to. And the more effort we put in now, the easier we'll find the